Now, in this week's episode of Football Simulation Station,
Dallas Cowboys at Indianapolis. Will the Cowboys continue their hot streak, or will Andrew Luck cool off them hot boys? Stay tuned. Welcome FSS and Dallas Nation to another episode of Football Simulation Station, where we use AI technology to give you the best results for upcoming games. I'm JC.
and I'm Julian. So, quick recap of last week's game: Cowboys versus the Eagles. Eagles came to town. They had everything to lose, and they definitely brought the fire there. The re- the reason my voice is sounding raspy, sounding like Marco Irvin, is I was screaming my butt off that day. So yeah, people asking me if I was sick, and I just had I'm feeling better now that the Cowboys won. That was my medicine. That's all I needed. But it was a good game nonetheless. Yeah, there was a bunch of questionable calls, but when isn't there? Like, it seems like that's every other game this year in the NFL too. But it was a good game. Zeke did his thing. Dak Prescott, he had the turnovers, and that's been an ongoing issue. But he ends up prevailing in the end. He just does not give up. And as you can see, 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. That was huge. Amari Cooper, his focus and his ability to catch and run after the catch is huge in his game.
Yeah, they did. Number-wise, it was great. But when you look at all those numbers and just 29 points.
Yeah, and one thing is, though, a lot of people get caught up like, oh, when you have double the yardage, double the time of possession, this and that, you should win by this amount. There's really no correct formula. Yeah, if you hold the ball, you have a better chance of winning. But the thing is, there's no exact formula of, what the time of possession will lead up to. The main thing is those W's and the L's. And Dallas, no matter what, in the last 4 to 5 games, they're finding a way to win. Sometimes it's not pretty, but they're still finding a way to win. And I'd rather take that, over a predictable team.
From 3 to 5 to 8 and 5. This is a big change right there. So many people doubted us. So many people counted us out. So it's just funny to see how everything switched. So it's fun right now. It's good to be a Cowboys fan right now.
Absolutely. And we got the Colts coming to town. Actually, no, we're going to their town.
Yeah.
So we got Andrew Luck, T.Y. Hilton. Those are 2 players that, if I'm coming in there as a defensive coordinator and I am a really smart guy because I play Madden a lot, those will be my main focus coming up into this game, okay? So if you maintain Andrew Luck and T.Y. Hilton, gives you a really good chance. They do got a pretty good tight end, Ebron. I remember him. He used to play with the Lions. I had him in my fantasy team a couple years ago. But besides that, the running games, they're suspect at best. We were taking a look at the last game, and
50 rushing yards against the Texans, which is really extremely low. And they kept doing play action like if that was going to do something. All you have is 50 yards.
If you have 50 yards, it's, if you had a respectable running game, I understand that play action works. But he was able to pull it off. Andrew Luck had
390 passing yards.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ridiculous.
But the play action didn't really trick anybody. He's like, here, psych.
Well,
we just throw it 3.
That play action snapped Houston's 8-game winning streak. So.
That is true. But it was Texans were on a hot streak, obviously. I could say, besides Andrew Luck and T.Y. Hilton, Cowboys should probably not give them the opportunities, because Andrew Luck, he is the type of quarterback that could take over a game. Well, how they say Dak Prescott's more of he manages a game. Andrew Luck could take over a game, because that's literally the Colts are a different team without him, hands down. And Zeke has to control the ball, and that's not it's not a secret, but it's something that we got to keep doing. Feed Zeke and limit the turnovers, because we don't want to put the ball in their hands. Treat it very similar to how you would with Drew Brees. You got to try to keep him on the bench. But I think our defense will be able to sustain pressure and keep maybe the ball, get some takeaways in this game if they could eliminate his playmakers, which is T.Y. Hilton and I think the tight end.
Yeah. Andrew Luck reminds me of a young Aaron Rodgers, really. Because he can come back at the end. So this game isn't over to that final second. So it's gonna be a good game, And if we do lose, I'd rather lose to the Colts than any NFC team like the Giants or Tampa Bay. So I'm not saying I want us to lose, but we'll see.
So is there anything you want to say?
Yeah.
Go Cowboys!